Today, the JSE welcomes a new member to its prestigious main board. In an echo of the great African tribal traditions, the kudu horn signals celebration and marks the birth of this alliance with a vision of growth and prosperity for years to come. The call of the horn is testament to the pride of this great institution that is brought to life by companies such as these. Today, welcomed as a most revered and valued member, JSE, driven for your growth.
Good morning all, and welcome to Thungela Resources listing event. It is my great pleasure to welcome Thungela Resources to the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. The JSE is a world-class stock exchange platform, bringing together some of the world's largest investors and corporates. We are proud to add Thungela to that list. Thungela, which means ignite in Zulu, is the leading thermal coal exporter in South Africa. True to the company's name, Thungela Resources will ignite hope and add immeasurable value to all its stakeholders, employees, host communities, and the broader mining industry, which is one of South Africa's leading economic contributors. As an exchange that enables inclusive economic growth, the JSE is pleased that Thungela is committed to ensuring that its employees and communities, as well as investors, are brought along that journey. Today's listing is an important day for Thungela's employees and host communities, who will benefit from an employee partnership plan and a community partnership plan, which will each hold 5% interest in the Thungela thermal coal operations in South Africa. Today, we celebrate Thungela, and on behalf of the JSE, we extend our heartfelt congratulations and wish you every success in the years ahead.
Thungela. It is more than just our new name. It is the beginning of our journey. A journey we have already started. A journey in a new direction, a safer direction. A direction that sets us on a course to a new way of doing things. A new way of igniting value for our shared future. Igniting real change together. Together with our host communities. With our employees. With our shareholders and society. Together, we'll drive our economy forward and be the change we want to see in the world. A world ignited by care, respect, humanity, passion, and accountability. Thungela.
Esteemed guests, let me begin by saying that we are delighted to have you here to join us in celebrating our listing on the Johannesburg and London Stock Exchanges. I've been CEO of Coal South Africa since 2016, and now, of course, the CEO of Thungela. I'm also the chairman of the World Coal Association. Who is Thungela? We are a leading South African thermal coal business focused on export markets with an owner mindset focused on value creation for all our stakeholders. We plan to leverage our historical foundation, our existing asset base, markets, track record, and talent to deliver on our purpose and strategy. Understandably, many people are coming to me at this juncture to ask what the future holds for thermal coal, for Thungela, and of course why I think this is a great investment opportunity. I see thermal coal through the lens of possibility and significant opportunities. Please do not confuse this as blissful optimism. I see the full unvarnished reality. Anglo-American shareholders today received 100% of the shares in Thungela, giving shareholders direct ownership in two separately listed companies. The opportunity before us is an attractive entry point for investors who want to invest in a pure play coal portfolio. We are in favor of a responsible transition for evolving industry and people, many of whom have enormous value add to the energy industry. Our conviction is that thermal coal remains a key part of the energy mix for decades to come. We are a new generation of coal value chain players who can transform the industry through the adoption of clean coal technologies and play a vital role in decarbonizing the future. Thungela advocates for inclusive technologies to meet a net zero emissions future. This includes coal and renewables as coexistent partners. Our industry is making tremendous strides in terms of environmental, social, and governance impacts, ESG for short. Thungela has developed a robust ESG framework premised on 3 pillars, namely environmental stewardship, creating shareholder value for stakeholders, and responsible decision-making and leadership. To this end, we are creating an enduring legacy with our community and employee partnership plans, which collectively holds 10% of interest in the company. Over the past couple of weeks, I've had the opportunity to talk to you, our investors, about the business and the future of thermal coal. Let me reiterate what I have said. We've designed the right operating model, the right culture, and the right management processes to deliver on our ambitious goals. Our singular mission is to simply generate attractive cash flow through this cycle, making sure that our assets perform to their maximum potential. We have the people, the assets, the infrastructure, and the resource optionality to remain a leading thermal exporter. Finally, we believe that in a declining investment cycle, thermal coal demand is robust for decades to come, and with the competitive assets and management capability to deliver returns through the cycle. We understand our responsibility to society, and today are igniting the pathways to a shared future. Thungela. Thank you.
Good morning, viewers at home. My job quickly is just to take you through what all the traders are currently looking at when they're about to put their bids and offers on the market. The market data front end that we are looking at just displays all the information on the equities market and also equity derivatives market live at what's happening currently at the JSE. Where you see all me, all Z, that's the derivatives market, equity derivatives market ticker. The equity derivatives market opens at 8:30 till 5:30, and as you can see, we've got live trades that are already going through on that market. But today's story is about Thungela Resources. The security is how brokers uniquely identify what the security is, and obviously the description will tell you the full name of the company. ISIN is, think of it as the unique ID number, just like all of us have ID numbers. This is the ID number for the security Thungela, ZAE, depicting that the primary listing for the security is in South Africa. Last refers to the last price, bid refers to the buying price, and ask refers to the selling price. Please just note that all these prices are in cents. Volume refers to the amount of shares that will exchange hands once we're in continuous trading at 9 o'clock. Open will be the opening price. The high and the low reflects the high and the lowest prices for the day. Previous close, that will update at 5 o'clock once we eventually have a price for Thungela, and that's what the reference will be from today going forward. The market cap, market val, and market volume will begin updating the moment we've got an uncrossing price. This will just reflect what the price would be and the amount of shares that will exchange hands during the uncrossing. As we look towards the order book, as you can see, we've got a lot of bids and offers on screen at the moment. And uniquely, once we get closer to 9 o'clock, we'll have a price where it will uncross, obviously with the volume of shares that will exchange hands. And we'll also get the price, what the opening price will be for Thungela Resources, which we'll publish just on the right of the screen where it says trades. As well, we just have a little graph that is on display just to display how the JSE shares have been performing over the last 6 months. So since the market does not wait for anyone, we've got about 10 seconds before we uncross. I'll begin counting down from 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the JSE July and to the Thungela Resources team. We're going to hand over this very heavy JSE trophy. It's an honor to have you listed at the exchange.
Thank you so much. And it is a pleasure for us to ignite our journey today.
Thanks for joining us.
Today, the JSE welcomes a new member to its prestigious main board. In an echo of the great African tribal traditions, the kudu horn signals celebration and marks the birth of this alliance with a vision of growth and prosperity for years to come. The call of the horn is testament to the pride of this great institution that is brought to life by companies such as these. Today, welcomed as a most revered and valued member, JSE, driven for your growth.